Welcome to the Classify community. Hello guys, this is Vedika. Today I'm going to explain you the binary search in detail with the C program and theory related to it. So first we'll see what is searching. The process of finding a particular element in the large amount of data is known as searching, which means that it is necessary for us to determine whether a particular element, that is the element we are searching for, is present in the large amount of data. So basically there are two types of searching. One is linear searching, also called as the sequential search, and second one is binary searching. First, we'll see linear search. It is a simple searching technique. In this technique, we search for a given specific element, which we call the key element in the large list in sequential order. That is, one after another from the first element to the last element. If the key element is present in the list of data, the search is successful. Otherwise, the search is unsuccessful. Then, what is binary searching and how does it work? Binary searching is one of the fastest searching algorithms. It is used to find the location of an element in linear array. It works on the principle of divide and conquer technique. And one thing to remember, binary search algorithm can be applied only on sorted arrays. So this is a simple algorithm for finding an item in a sorted list of elements. It works by dividing the list in half and looking at the first element in the top half. If the value you are looking for is less than that element, then discard the top half of the list. Otherwise, discard the bottom half of the list. Repeat with the remaining half until you have only one element left. If the remaining element is the one you are looking for, you have succeeded. Otherwise, the value you were looking for was not in the list. There are a few variations such as testing for equality as well as for less than at each step, but that usually doubles the number of comparisons. We will see the process of binary search with a pictorial example. This is our sorted array, and let us assume that we need to search the location value of 31 using binary search. First, we shall determine half of the array by using the formula mid equals low plus high by 2. Our lowest value is 0 and highest value is 9. So 0 plus 9 by 2 is 4. It takes integer values, so no decimals. So 4 is the mid of the array. Now we compare the value stored at location 4 with the value being searched, that is 31. We find that the value at location 4 is 27, which is not a match, as the value is greater than 27 and we have a sorted array. So we also know that the target value must be in the upper position of the array. Now again, for these set of values, we find the mid. The formula is low plus high by 2. So 5 plus 9 by 2, we get 7. Our new mid is now 7. We compare the value stored at location 7 with our target value 31. The value stored at location 7 is not a match. Rather, it is more than that what we are looking for. So, the value must be in the lower part from this location. We calculate the mid again. This time, it is 5. We compare the value stored at location 5 with our target value. We find that it is a match. We conclude that the target value 31 is stored at location 5. Binary search halves the searchable items and thus reduces the count of comparisons to very less numbers. Now, let's talk about some advantages and disadvantages of binary search. Advantages: it is a very efficient searching technique. Compared to linear search, binary search is much faster. It has a fairly simple algorithm and is well known and often implemented for you as a library routine. Disadvantages: array elements should be sorted, and it is an overkill for very small numbers, as it is a waste of time to use this search for very less numbers and hence great loss of efficiency. Now let's talk about the algorithm. Set low to 0 and high to n minus 1. And while low less than or equal to high, we use the mid formula. Mid equal to low plus high by 2. If key equals to mid, then we return the middle value. Else if key is greater than A of mid, then low equal to mid plus 1, else high equals mid minus 1. The C program. In this program, we declare I, low, high, mid, and key an array of 25, that is A of 25. I is used for iteration through the array, low is used to hold the first array index, high is used to hold the last array index, mid holds the middle value to be calculated, and n is the number of elements in the array. Key is used to search the element, and array is the array element of size 25. First, we take the number of elements the user array needs and store it in n. Next, we take the elements from the user. A for loop is used for this process. Then, we take the number to be searched from the array and store it in key. Next, we assign 0 to the low variable, which is the first index of the array, and n minus 1 to the high element, which is the last element in the array. Then we calculate mid, which is equal to low plus high by 2 to get the middle index of the array. There is a while loop which checks if low is less than high to make sure that the array has still elements in it. If low is greater than high, then the array is empty. Inside the while loop, we check whether the element at the mid is less than the key value. If yes, then we assign low the value of mid plus 1 because the key value is greater than mid and is more towards the higher side. If this is false, then we check if mid is equal to key. If yes, we print and break out of the loop. If these conditions don't match, then we assign high the value of mid minus 1, which means that the key is smaller than the mid. The last part checks whether the flag is equal to 1. If yes, then it prints the item found and its position, or else it prints item not found. Now let's see some outputs. We give the number of elements as 5 and enter 5 values. We search for 10 and the search result prints as item found at third position. Now we take another output with same values and search for an element which is not present in our array. It prints item not found. So thank you guys for watching my video.